Computer-assisted language learning and teaching, or CALL, have become an important part of language teaching in recent times. And ELT is also taking benefit of new technologies and computers by incorporating them into the teaching within classrooms. Let's first try to define what CALL is. This acronym CALL was probably first coined in somewhere in 1980s, and as I've already told, that it stands for computer-assisted language learning. To many scholars, it looks at searching for certain material or searching for various technologies which may be helpful in teaching or learning language. At the same time, it also looks into studying or investigating into the working of those technologies and their possibility of the inclusion for classroom instruction and their possibilities and usefulness for the purpose of English language teaching. It aims at finding various ways how technologies could be integrated into language teaching classrooms. Frankly speaking, computer technologies which might be helpful for language teaching include various softwares or programs like word processing, presentations, guided drill and practice tutors, simulation problem games, and CD-ROMs, DVDs, etc. It is also coupled with some internet facilities which has been, historically speaking or comparatively speaking, a recent development. And internet applications like World Wide Web, email, chat groups, they can be used for language teaching and learning as well. And they are being used now more rapidly in English language classrooms. Why CALL is important? This is an important question, especially for the people who belong to traditional contexts of language teaching and learning. CALL offers more opportunities for the learners to interact within the classroom with the software or with the technology they are using, and with other learners at the same time. It also facilitates language teachers to choose various activities and various materials which are available, especially on internet, and they can manipulate that material by using various applications stored in their computers. And it also helps teachers in scheduling their classes in a better way, or pacing the learning of their students in groups or even on individual basis. And it also allows a huge margin to the teachers to incorporate multimedia applications like video, sound, or text in their teaching. As I said, it allows learners more freedom, as they can interact with the program they are using, as well as with their colleagues or co-learners at the same time. CALL has widened its scope recently. As technology is progressing, the scope of CALL is also increasing, and we can see that various things are piling up in the sphere of CALL. And now we have more sophisticated technologies to be used in an English language classroom as compared to the previous decade or the decades previous to the previous decade. So, with the passage of time, as we know, there has been a huge influx of various technologies, including educational or pedagogical technologies. So as we are progressing in such spheres, we have more scope of integrating technologies in our English language classrooms as well. So call, because of this huge scope, is no longer one subject. It has widened, and we can see a divide between computer-mediated communication and the traditional call. In the past, teacher didn't have that sophisticated technology. They had to rely on typical drill-based exercises. But now technology is more integrated physically as well as pedagogically in the classrooms, and teachers can use them properly and can make best use of it. That's why probably Garrett has to say that call involves the full integration of technology into language classroom. Previously, it was not the case. And this full incorporation or integration includes all aspects, especially the three major aspects, including theory, pedagogy, and technology, which play an important role in an effective implementation of call courses within an ELT classroom.